So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Bayendir claims it, and the danger passes. Kadewere. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it's hard to see past the giant Dutchman, Joshua Zirkzee. Okay, you can tell he's not the quickest, he's not going to run behind defences too often. So his game is pretty much all about bringing others into play. Just finding those little spaces all around, and that gets the runners going. So from him, you can expect some goal involvement.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, strongly challenged there. Ugochukwu. Now it's Zirkzee. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Robert Navarro. França. And here's Zirkzee.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Verdi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. The most accurate pass. Ugochukwu. Abdul Samed. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Zirkzee. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a shade optimistic. Junior Firpo.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
That has ended up in no man's land. Ugochukwu. França. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Driving forward. França. And Abdul Samed. Robert Navarro. Verdi. Robert Navarro. Now it's Kadewere. And a shot! Goal! Guingamp! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Number 9.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. And again, they're pressing effectively. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Zirkzee. Abdul Samed. Oh no, he's got that wrong.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
França. França. He's in a great position here. There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, somewhat off target. That'll be a throw-in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Robert Navarro. And here's Zirkzee, and he's on his way! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played in deep.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Up he goes! That's a half-decent try. It's a good run down the right. Abdul Samed.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's a throw-in. Abdul Samed. Looking to play him in. Now it's França, and he's managed to get free. Kadewere, it's a pretty loose pass. Now Ugochukwu. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a nicely shaped ball. Bayindir comes out and deals with it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Cadaway! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. Guingamp are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
França. Zirkzee. Diakate. And smartly reclaimed. Keane. Now it's Zirkzee.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. That has not gone well. Verdi. Closing. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising. They are cruising. And the lead is extended still further. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Three-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to play it through. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Robert Navarro. Verdi wriggles his way through. He's under a lot of pressure there. Now this could be a chance. Caught offside that time. Time and again they are repelled. Keane does really well to win the ball there. Chuku. Robert Navarro gets a good foot in there. Zirkzee did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Cadaway. Nicely weighted ball. Abdul Samed. Shalai. Chuku. And Navarro. Pinches it off him. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Abdul Samed. Now it's Zirkzee. Oh, not quite. Lovely feet. Hit into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Now it's Xerxes. Now it's França. França. Could move up a gear here. Shalai. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kadewere. Picked out brilliant shapes to shoot! And the ball's come loose here. Ugochukwu. França. And Abdul Samed. Verdi. Great vision, and that's a good ball. França. Junior Firpo wins the duel this time. Shalai. Abdul Samed. Robert Navarro. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's surging through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Pass somewhat off target. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
On the field. Number 28. Hamza Chowdhury.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Kadewere. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? Robert Navarro. Ugochukwu. Now it's Kadewere. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, perfectly measured that. Chowdhury. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And Navarro. Now it's Kadewere. Junior Firpo. Ugochukwu. And Navarro. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Kadewere. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less
Security
everyone.
staff for each block. Please report to
What are
the
your
staff
thoughts
room
on today's game
immediately.
then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right